Hey folks, it's Friday and I took a few days off. I sure did. It's Friday the 18th of February. Hope this video finds you well. But I start the video by sharing that a member of the international vinyl community, which is completely borderless, and there's no formal entry. You are in it or you're not. It's up to you. But Martin Nero, he was a British man, passed away. He was a member of the community. He started a group on Facebook called Morning Coffee Mojo. And that was one of Martin's deals that kind of made him stand out. It's like he furthered this community idea. And I'm looking at his page now, the Morning Coffee, and there's all of these tributes to Martin with coffee cups. So I'm raising my coffee and dedicating it to the memory of Martin Nero. I don't say the term VC like I used to. It's just a given that, what brought me here was music. And what keeps me here for the most part is music. So we just keep it rolling like that. I did purposely not make a video for a couple of days because I wanted to see. I was watching the numbers on my live video. Now, it's interesting to me that my primary appeal to people is people want to hear me talk about whatever. That there's less interest in my music, and I just said, well, I want people to see this damn. I want people to take notice of what I do, and so I'll wait a while. To come back and talk, because I know people are going to watch that video, see what I have to say, what I'm showing. But I'm damn proud of what I do musically. So, I want you to hear it. With that in mind, this is not a review just yet, but I just got it. But it had me thinking. I just got the latest thing in from Discus Music. It's Eclectic Maybe Band. Again, Alors. This is Guy Seguer's organization. Look at all those amazing people he has on here. Guy is a long distance friend of mine, and I have to admit that this really kind of shows me, in some ways I make music, but these guys are out of my league. I'll be honest, I can't read music, and this stuff is heavy, and I could play it if I were in a situation where I could be guided and work live with people. I could have been a part of this. I remember Guy asking me, do I read music, and we tried to get something going, and I feel a little dyslexic when it comes to music. It was always very hard for me to decipher. But I just got this, and I just started to play it. It's intense, it's heavy, it's fantastic. Already I know it's fantastic. But I just wanted to say that, I'm really pleased and blown away to be considered their peer. Guy is on there, Dave Newhouse is on there, Carla Dereck is on. Those are my friends. And I made music with them. I'm still making music with them. But Guy is on another level, like all those guys. I mean, they're trained. And so I kind of put the idea of doing a collaboration with Guy Seguer's on the back burner because a little intimidated maybe. Yeah, I'll say that. These guys are just damned good. They're damn good. I'm good at what I do, but I'm not trained like they are. Okay, have I said it enough? This does not actually get released on the street until March, so I'll review it just before that. But if you know the discus music, if you know Guy Seggers, Universe Zero, Dave Newhouse, any of those folks, you want this. It's good. It's really good. It's really good. I have been slowly practicing, getting back into practice on the bass because I need to follow through with this piece that that Dave Newhouse sent me. That I sent him a run of it, but I know it wasn't good enough. So I'm working up to getting that done. Other than that, I'm just really honestly perplexed why we have to have this war situation. You know, someone left me a message about the thing with Russia, as though I don't actually know any facts or details. I do. I follow this stuff. You know, I hate it. That's the main thing you need to know. No matter what you tell me, you don't make no sense. It's a shame and a tragedy that we're still making war. There's no good reason for it at all. None. It just pisses me off. Listen to the 10-inch of this last night. That's why this is out. Faust Ravvivando. Ravvivando. Love these guys. Now I could play, like I said, if I had a rehearsal time, I could play with these guys. But Faust, I could get up and do Faust right away. I know how to improvise and make sound. And that's what these guys are about. And they've inspired me a lot over the years. This is a 10-inch that comes with this album, Ravvivando. Love what they do. And I could hang with Faust. I sure could. Something else that I played, interesting that this band is not better known. They're a Belgian progressive rock band from the 70s, Machiavel. This is their second album, Jester. Posted it again in the prog rock groups yesterday on Facebook. I was really surprised at how many people said they didn't know who this band was. Intriguing inner, slightly erotic inner sleeve there, or rather gatefold. This definitely comes from the Genesis school. The singer has a high voice that's I can almost compare him to someone. I like it though. It is this voice that you like when he sings. It's like, ooh, yeah, I like that. These are good songs though. I have 3 of their albums. They went pop. I think they had a big hit in Belgium called Fly. But this is a good progressive rock album. I love that cover too. Machiavel, Jester. On the Harvest label. Harvest is one of those record labels that if I could afford to, I would like to collect everything on it. There's a few labels like that. Harvest is one. BYG Actuel is another. Those come to mind right away. Love Records out of Finland. I'd love to have everything on that label. But something else I played that was like a real treat. Love Will Make a Better You by Love, Live, Life Plus One. A Japanese thing that happened in the 70s that includes the guitarist Kazumi Mitsutani and the keyboardist Hiro Yanagita. I love both of their playing. This is really wild and good. It's jazzy, improv, psychedelic, and rock all on here. This is a bootleg because it's so hard to find. Phoenix Records apparently was an unauthorized label, but they did a really good job on the Phoenix Records I have, and they're very rare titles that they put out. I don't like the fact that they're unauthorized and that proper money. Of course, proper money doesn't hardly ever happens in music. I don't like that, but I'm sure glad they made these records available and did such a high quality job on these. This is a real good album. Highly recommended. So I'm gonna keep it short. Um, like I said, I'm getting back into practice on the bass. This Sunday there will be the awards show from Omaha. It'll be online. I'll probably remind folks if anyone is interested. I'll have some content in the show. I'm up for some. I have some nominations, but they also put together a piece using one of my pieces of my music with the TBD dancers who I've worked with, and so that'll be a part of the show. So looking forward to seeing how that goes. I have no expectations about winning because that's not why I do it. I love the fact that I have won, but I don't think that I'm supposed to win. I just know that I like what I do and I'm good at what I do. So whether or not I won an award, I know what I'm doing, or I know I like what I'm doing. I hope otherwise you folks are doing all right. It is hard to stay in touch with the news because it is so insane. The tone of the world is so insane with war, especially right now. It's like, it wasn't COVID enough? And the total disruption of what we thought was a normal life, especially as the way we're seeing it affect children. It's not a happy picture. So, I'll be spending time in sanctuary today, playing bass and playing records. You all take care.